What's the craziest thing that's ever happened with your stage name, if anything? And if the answer that you provided with the whole mother situation and credit fits this answer, then that's okay too.
Nah, it's just, I did just recently put like a picture on my social media, and you know, I had on this like lingerie and I had this light blue hair, and you know, I was born in December, and so it was giving me big, you know, player Tina Snow vibes. So I decided to use that Tina Snow as my caption, and whew, the internet did not like that. So, you know, all the hotties came and they came trolling on my page and, you know, making a big deal out of nothing. And then, so, yeah, that was that. It was like, you change your name to Martina, you'll never be a Tina. And I'm like, actually, I've been a Tina my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So that was like the craziest thing that happened. People thinking that I actually just came up with this Martina when it's been there for a long time.
Now, did you know this would garner that reaction, or
I really didn't.
Okay.
I genuinely like did it because I referenced Megan in my raps and stuff before. You know what I'm saying? Just as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So you know, saying like, oh, I got Megan needs. You know, how everybody talk. You know, she's a big artist. She's like global. So it's kind of like, you know, a lot of people and rappers are gonna use your name in their rap. So yeah, I didn't think it was gonna get that reaction. I really genuinely didn't. But since they kept, like, they were being so disrespectful and the way that it came, I just decided to say, fuck it. And I trolled with them. So that was the craziest thing that happened with my name.
Now, explain your trolling ways in that scenario there.
You know, I was changing my bio, you know, hotties troll here, you know what I'm saying? I was putting like the Martina Snow in my bio. Like as they were coming, the more things they were saying in my comments, I would just edit everything. I was just like trolling with them because I had time that day. But, you know, commenting back, going live and, you know, adding them on my live, letting them say, get their little 2 minutes of whatever they needed, you know, so I troll. When I got time, I'm a troll with you because I don't like bullies. And I'm not a bully, so you can't bully me, you know.
Did this scenario go viral?
It did. It did. It was an ugly viral. But I guess, like, all promo is good promo. But, you know, like I said, I genuinely didn't think I was going to get that reaction because I've said stuff in my raps before that's still on my page to this day. And it didn't go on blogs and all that, so I don't know what the big deal was, so.
And what platform on social media are you referencing here where this took place?
Instagram. Big old Instagram.
What ended up happening with that post?
It was a blog, and I think it's Got the Scoop. They posted it on their blog, and then another blog posted it. Next thing you know, it was on Neighborhood Talk, and it was on site, and it was on these blogs on YouTube, and it was just everywhere, like everywhere. Only place it didn't make was the Shade Room, but who cares? You know, it was just one of those things that just went everywhere.
Let me be a little bit more specific.
Okay.
Did you end up keeping the post up? Did you end up taking the post down on your personal Instagram profile?
It's still up because I actually, I made another post after that. It was like this lady with her legs in the air and she had her panties on her knees, and it was like this guy giving her head. And so like I referenced like my legs being me and then the guy giving her head being the hotties. And you know, it was a little extreme, but it was like kind of like y'all sucking me hard right now kind of like thing. And but I did take that down because, you know, I trolled for a little bit with that, but my picture is still up. It's not going nowhere because it was a genuine post. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Now, did the reaction get your account in any sort of banning scenario, disabled scenario, hacking scenario by any chance?
I honestly thought it was going to. I was like, man, I'm probably about to lose my page. But nah, because I didn't do nothing. I wasn't cussing. You know, they was cussing. So it was in my comments calling me bitches and hoes and wannabes and all type of stuff. So, but I just kept it, you know, cute enough to where I could troll but still not get flagged for my posts, you know?
Now, if people are watching this, getting to know you for the very first time, can you share your Instagram handle if they want to go check out that post and maybe the rest of your profile?
Yeah, Instagram, Original Martina Marie, all one word, Original Martina Marie.
Now, did Meg weigh in on any of this?
No, I don't No. And I would hope she did. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I wouldn't. If I was in her position, I wouldn't say anything because it's just kind of like, it comes with it. Any artist that Carl signed to his label, you get her fans that come on there and be like, well, you'll never be Megan. And it's just kind of like annoying. You know, at a point, it's just kind of like, well, duh, we're not trying to be Megan. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to make it in the music industry and put out our music. And we just so happen to be signed under the same label that signed her. That's it. So, nah, I hope she wouldn't feed into that.
Did you have a contingency plan in the event that she did?
I didn't, but, you know, we always go with the flow, you know. So if she did, it's definitely going to be a back and forth thing.
Now, when you just described this response of how you're on the same label that signed her and you're just trying to do music, however way you worded it exactly, I'm paraphrasing there.
Yeah.
Is this something you've publicly stated, or is this something that you're just stating for the very first time publicly?
Nah, I think it's something that everybody see. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Carl got his own record label, and he has to sign other artists. When one artist makes it big, it's kind of time to get into the next one, and, you know, and so on and so forth. It's like a revolving cycle. That's what record labels do. And I don't know, I just don't understand why he gets so much, you know, hate or just negativity when it comes to signing new female artists and they try to pin us up or compare us to this first artist. That was his very first artist, you know what I'm saying, female. So it's like, you know, he blew her up. She's gone in the wind, so it's time for another one. But you can't expect him not, I mean, you can't just reference us or compare us all to the very first artist he signed. Every artist ain't the same. But I definitely try to make that known when I'm asked that question. So I don't think it's my first time saying it.
Okay. Erica's on the label too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there any of that? Oh, you're on the same label as Erica, that sort of thing, like you received with Megan, or no?
Yeah, you get that. We like Erica better, you know, in the comments. It's just fans, you know. And I just try not to take nothing on social media serious because it's all just like a big old playground where everybody live in this fantasy world and think they people that they not. So I don't take it personal. But, you know, Erica, she cool. We on the same label. You know, we've never had no issues, no arguments, no shade, negativity. When we get around each other, it's always, hey, girl, cool vibes. So, you know.
Have you ever talked to Erica about how some of the fans react and say some of those comments like, Erica's better, or do you address that with her at all by any chance?
Nah, I didn't. Actually, it was just this person had commented under Carl post, and I just so happened to just see it, and they was just saying something like, yeah, we like Erica music better. Or no, he posted something about me, and then she was like, we don't want to see this, we want to see Erica. So I commented back, I was like, well, here Erica page, and I tagged her, like, if you want to see Erica, go to her page. But it just be like little stuff like that I might troll somebody with, but I'll never mention it to her because what is there to talk about? You know, you going through it too. I'm going through it. We both artists, we gonna go through it, so no big deal.
Now, with you and Erica being on the same label, is it competitive between you two at all, or is it supportive?
Nah, it's not competitive at all. Like, I like her stuff, comment on her stuff, you know, share her stuff. Yeah, it's not competitive on my end. I can't speak for her, you know what I'm saying? I would hope it's not, but yeah, nah.
And have you had a chance to collaborate with her in any form or fashion yet?
Nope.
Has that been talked about at all?
It has. You know, people ask, and, you know, the label brought it up a few times, but I think it's just one of the things that just has to organically happen. If you want to do a song with somebody, or even music, like, you're going to do it when you want to. So if it ain't happened yet, it's just kind of like one of them things that's like, all right, well, you know.